Okay, so Chloe, where are you right now specifically?
I am in Paraguay in this really cute town called Independencia.
Ah, cool. Okay, and so you've been on this like journey through South America, well, Latin America, and you're gonna keep going through and through for a little while. So my question for you is, since you are still learning Spanish and learning a lot as you go, what have you learned now as a learner that's impacted your teaching?
Yeah, that's a really great question. And the first thing that I can say is I became a better teacher when I started becoming a student of a language myself.
Huh?
And I thought that after a year in Costa Rica that I had not good Spanish, but that I was confident in the phrases that I knew and that would be functional enough for me. No, that quickly turned upside down as soon as I got to Colombia, which is where I started, and someone started talking to me, and I think that my face looked like this. And then
Yeah.
it turned into something like, and it was the please Lord help me look.
I had that
And
exact same experience in Barranquilla, Colombia in
mhm,
2016. So, yep, same thing.
that makes me feel so much better. But I mean, I think that we see that expression from a lot of our students during the first class because they go, oh, I thought that I knew this. And then they're like, oh, wait, this is why I'm in class.
Hmm.
And so as I've been traveling, I did start taking Spanish lessons, actually from one of the Speak More students who happened to be my student. And she is wonderful, but she is originally from Uruguay. And so her accent's a little bit different. So that's been a whole new thing to tackle as well. Accents are amazing, but wow, they really do change things. Um, but kind of the general message that she's been telling me and that I probably should have known because we echo this all the time in class is fluency before accuracy.
For sure.
How much you can say is always going to outweigh how perfectly you say it.
Mm.
So I recently wrote a post on this for Instagram Instagram, Facebook, and LinkedIn, and I honestly wanted to crawl in a hole while writing it because I knew it wasn't perfect and language sharing is really a vulnerable experience. But the amount that I can say, even though it's not perfect, is 10 times more than what I can say knowing that it's perfect. And
Yeah.
that's just a huge amount. And I would miss out on so many conversations and so many great opportunities if I worried about things being perfect the whole time that I was speaking. I'd never start a conversation.
Yeah, because if you're worried about only saying the things perfectly, well, maybe you won't start, or you'll start and then you'll abruptly end because you've gotten to your max because that was
Yes.
like say perfect.
Yes, exactly. And I think that it's important for students to know that as well.
You know what's the ironic part about all of this is yes, speak more for since you joined us. Like we have been talking about this concept, and you, my friend, are the one who came up with the term fluency first. So it is funny how like you knew it, you believed it, but you had to understand it
Mhm.
when it was real for you. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Lived experience of it is totally different, but I think that it gives me a lot more empathy for my students.
sure.
And it is a great example of, oh my gosh, I've had so many more of these opportunities because sometimes you just got to go for it.
Mm.
And it doesn't have to be perfect to be functional.
Ooh, that's a good line. Doesn't have to be perfect to be functional. I need to remember that in my Portuguese class with Jessica because it is not perfect.
Portuguese is going to be a whole new thing for me these upcoming next 2 months. So we're going to see how much of that Spanish translates to Portuguese and vice versa because it's going to be a whole new thing.
Good luck. Good luck. Okay. So fluency first, right?
Fluency first, always. Perfection will come with time and with experience, but you got to start the conversation somewhere.
True.